Votes. Votes. Voter. Votes. Votes. Just tell him to talk to me. Walk. Walk. How do you want to do this now? Am I following the girls up? From when they stand up? Up? There? Now? Now? Okay, so they're here, alright? Yeah. So when do the girls, do they make a speech or do they just get in the water and then they walk off? And then you cut away from me like that, and then you pick up the next one and carry on like this. Guys? Alright. Sweet. Okay. What camera number is this? 2, okay.
And it's all the way to class 6.
Okay.
Send you the picture, if you find next year, I can send the base number.
Oh, the instruments in that. Yeah. We can do this with them, yeah, of course.
No, that's what I'm saying. Flooding the case.
Okay. Alright.
I know.
Walk up there and then walk down there. Yeah, so I walk up there, get the traffic, then I walk out there.
Votes?
Yeah.
Are they walking?
I go up this main stage, then I get the price or whatever, and then I walk off by main stage.
Alright, so they'll just walk out a shot and you'll pick them up and I'll pick up the next one.
Yeah.
Parktown School for Girls. Our program will start shortly. Parktown High School for Girls. Our program will start shortly. Lisa, are you happy on YouTube? Parktown High School for Girls. Our program will start shortly. Parktown High School for Girls. Our program will start shortly. Parktown High School for Girls. Our program will start shortly. Parktown High School for Girls. Our program will start shortly.
remain standing for the singing of the national anthem. Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our valediction ceremony for the matric class of 2020. In particular, I would like to do a special welcome, or say a special welcome, to Dr. Gillian Godsall, our guest speaker for the evening, and her husband, Mr. Bobby Godsall, to Dr. Seresto, our former headmistress, to Ms. Ntombi Chisonta, who is representing Rotary tonight, to members of our school governing body, staff, other special guests, and of course our guests of honor, the matric class of 2020. That's quite good for the beginning of the evening. Let's see where we are at the end. In true 2020 style, things this evening are a little different from what we are used to, but I would like to take this opportunity to welcome all our matric parents who I know would have loved to have been here tonight, but who are instead watching this valediction ceremony as it is being live streamed on a private YouTube channel. We would have loved to have had you here, but I am glad that we are able to include you, even if it is from a distance. We are also recording this function, so if anything happens to your connection, you will be able to watch it at a later stage. This is such an important moment in your daughter's life, and I hope you all enjoy the evening with us as we celebrate the incredible achievements of this very special group of girls. Most of our extramural activities have not had much opportunity to practice or perform over the course of this year, but when the marimba girls were approached to play this evening, there was no shortage of enthusiasm. The same enthusiasm we see every time they play. We have missed hearing you girls, and we look forward to listening to what you have prepared for us this evening.
Good evening. It is my privilege to welcome Gillian Godsell to Parktown Girls this evening. Gillian did her undergraduate and early postgraduate studies at South African universities, Wits, Stellenbosch, and the University of Pretoria. She studied in the United States to obtain her PhD from Boston University. She worked as a researcher and a teacher, first at the CSIR and then at the Faculty of Education at UJ, the Center for Developing Business at Wits, and finally at the Wits School of Governance, which teaches public management to various levels of government. She has always worked as a volunteer in various non-profit sectors, serving on boards and executive committees across a spectrum of psychology, politics, education, and small business development. She is married to Bobby, and they have 3 daughters who all live in Johannesburg. Her eldest and youngest daughters went to Parktown Girls, and Gillian chaired the SGB for several years while her daughters were here. Welcome, Gillian. It is an honor and a pleasure to have you address us this evening.
Thank you for inviting me here tonight. I am really so pleased to be able to tell you face to face how much I respect and admire what you have achieved in 2020. The teachers sitting next to me and in front of me, the parents who are not here in the hall but watching on live stream because this is 2020 and the shape of our institutions, our celebrations, our everyday lives has changed. But mainly I want to say to the matrics of 2020 how very much I respect you. First, I respect you enormously for the fact that you got here, that you made it to this point where you are on your marks and ready to go for exams. You've made it through 202 days of lockdown. But I respect you even more, if such a thing is possible, for the way you made it. You didn't leave anyone behind. You heard immediately the first creakings of that great rift in society which COVID didn't bring, but emphasized and made crucial the digital divide. You jumped in and started a fund right at the beginning of lockdown to buy data and devices for people who needed them. Old girls helped. Everyone helped. Not one learner was without a device or data. Of course, there were aspects of home learning that couldn't be reached by the school. Who had a quiet place to study? Who had electricity? Who had parents at home? But all the bridges you could throw across the digital divide, you did. You innovated. You called for help. You showed solidarity. These 3 things got you here, and I hope these are things you won't stop doing as a school and also as individuals as we make our way through the pandemic and its consequences. There are another 3 things, 3 R's in fact, that I hope you will start doing. Not post-pandemic, because who knows when that will be, but post this pioneering stage. Because even if next year's matrics have to deal with distance learning, or open windows in winter, or the roller coaster of a school that opens and closes and opens again, it won't be as hard as this year, because you will have made the path. There is a saying about making the road by walking, but you made it. Walking, falling, laughing, getting up, running, stumbling, tripping, and flying. The path is made, and you are the pioneers. So the first R I want you to consider when the exams are over is rest. And this and this goes for teachers as well as learners. Please acknowledge the exhaustion that comes with online interaction, with the blurring of boundaries of both time and space. Acknowledge the exhaustion and take concrete steps to heal it. Now, the NAP ministry on Twitter assures us that sleep is not just restorative, but that resting is a generative space of freedom. Rest makes space for imagination and invention. And here is an important definition of rest. Rest is not just naps. Rest is anything that slows you down enough for a mind-body connection. Rest is daydreaming, walking, slow dancing, meditation, prayer, hot baths, sipping tea slowly, bird watching, deep eye contact. The NAP ministry posted this on Twitter, so it must be true. But for those of you who aren't convinced by Twitter, the NAP ministry account is run by Tricia Hersey, who lectures at MIT on rest as a form of resistance and a radical tool for community healing. Find her at NAP Ministry. The second R is reflect. You've lost things this year. Sports captains who didn't play a single game. LRC members who presided over a ghost school. The list of what didn't happen, things you didn't learn or experience, is very long. But there is a balancing list of what you did learn. Resilience, for starters, probably the most important trait anyone can have in the 21st century. You've learned to work in loneliness, without contact with peers or teachers, and you've worked through that loneliness. You've learned to re-evaluate what's important and what isn't. But you've also gained other resources that I don't know about and that you may not be aware of until you reflect quite deeply. I urge you to do this reflection for two reasons. I want you to realize how good you are, all of you in this hall, what you have actually achieved this year, what you've learnt, how you've changed. And I want you to recognize these new psychological and mental and spiritual muscles you've developed so that you can exercise them daily. Who you are, who you become, is not just your history, your family, your school, your religious context. It's what you do, don't do, say, dream, every single day. So don't lose next year the hard-won gains from this year because you haven't worked out what they are or what you have to do to keep them. After matric, I thought I'd left out a page. There are a lot of different ways of reflecting. If you're a writer, you can write. If you're a talker, you can talk with other people. If you're an artist, you can paint this year, or poem it, dance it, sing it, play it, act it. Just don't neglect it. The third R is remember. And to do this, you must both reflect and record. Because you think you'll remember, but you won't. Not all of it. And you need to remember, and we need you to remember. Don't accept other people's narratives about this year, particularly not older people. Particularly not people who didn't go through what you went through. A matric year in shutdown, a formative year in 2020. After matric, you'll go out into a COVID or post-COVID world that will be narrower, more constrained. It will be broader as well, but that will be hard to see and feel at first. Your challenge will be living well in this world. First, you need to face down the fear that has pervaded our society, locally and globally, and will not easily depart. Your best weapon is hope. The opposite of hope is not despair, it's fear. So to conquer fear, you need hope. My favorite definition of hope comes from writer Rebecca Solnit. Hope, she says, is not sitting on a sofa clutching a lottery ticket and wanting to win something. Solnit says that hope is the emergency axe with which you break down the door to the future, your future. Hope is active. Hope is powerful. Hope is cognitive. It comes from your mind just as much as your heart. Hope is a decision you make every day. It is something you exercise until it is strong and useful. In order to live well, in order to live fully and wholeheartedly in a diminished post-COVID or COVID world, along with hope, you'll need joy. Why joy? Yesterday, I listened to an interview with an African-American woman who is a poet. Her name is Nikki Giovanni. She's 77 years old, and a bat has been named after her. Apparently because she has big ears, and so does the bat. Nikki talked about the importance of joy as a survival technique for black women in the USA. She talked about very simple joy. Greeting yourself in the mirror with a smile every single morning. In good times, joy is a luxury. In bad times, joy is a necessity. Joy isn't a gift the world gives you. It's a gift you give yourself and other people. Joy doesn't flow from happy circumstances and abundance. In fact, joy doesn't flow. Joy grows. And the most important thing joy grows from is gratitude. Gratitude can rewire your brain. If you don't believe me, check on Google. And because you're Parktown girls, I don't need to remind you to fact-check whatever Google throws at you. Research shows that gratitude is the most powerful of human emotions, affecting even the neural structures of the brain. But it has to be intentional. Have a time or a place or a group of people or one person where or when or with whom you remember what to be grateful for. Keep a gratitude journal or a gratitude jar. Say thank you to the creator of the world or to specific people. Say thank you to people you know and people you don't know. Say thank you to living people or long dead painters, writers, or activists. Say thank you to places, plants, creatures. Say thank you to ancestors. Just be specific and intentional with your gratitude. We need to be intentional about the good things because our brains are rather strangely wired. They are like Teflon for good news and Velcro for bad news. Apparently, this worked very well long ago when we had to instantly recognize and remember that a woolly mammoth was bad news. But now, when there's an avalanche of bad news and fake bad news, it doesn't work so well. We have to hang on to good news for at least 15 seconds, which is actually quite a long time, check it later, before the good news settles permanently in our brain. And gratitude is quite a good way to do this. So, don't leave anyone behind. Don't lose the solidarity you've had this year. Innovate. Call for help when you need it. Reflect so that you know when to call for help and when to do more of what you're already doing. Reflect to remind yourself how good you are. Practice hope and joy. And then a fourth R, roar. Raise your voices. Please raise your voices. Join the national conversation. We need your loud voices. Strengthened by lockdown, brightened with hope and joy.
Thank you. Dr. Godsell, thank you very much. I must say, when I heard that you were coming to speak, I was remembering various incidences and scenes that I remember you being around the school, and the one thing that stuck in my head was your colorful shoes. And I'm very pleased to see that you didn't disappoint when you arrived this evening, so thank you very much. It always amazes me when we have speakers at our valediction, how they seem to suss out Parktown, and they understand what's different, which means you were under pressure, because you should know what Parktown is about. And I can quite confidently say that you went beyond the expectations. Even having not been here just for a few years, you still understand what is important to us. The whole thing about leaving people behind. And I think this matric group will know it's not just about the supplying data, it's checking on your friends, checking if they're okay, sending them a message when you know they're feeling down and lonely. Our 3 R's, I just want to emphasize something here, ladies, because I know you got very excited about the rest part. And it worries me that you got so excited you missed the after exams part. So I'm just putting it out there. And what I'm happy about is you said that rest, one of the things the NAP ministry says is deep eye contact. And I feel that's all I've been doing since I've had a mask on, is doing deep eye contact with people. But reflect, you haven't had a chance, and I know some of you missed the fact that you're not going to be able to do your stories, but that doesn't mean you can't still do those matric stories, still talk about them, share them with your friends, put them on the various social media that you're on. That will be part of the recording it, but it's your own version. I really liked when you said that was important. It's not what everybody else thinks, it's what you think. And for me, what really stood out here was the hope and the joy. I think right now, the important line for a lot of you is that hope conquers fear. Because I think there are probably some of you who are sitting there getting a bit fearful, if not about the arbitrary exams that are coming up, maybe about next year. And the whole thing that Dr. Godsell was saying was, and I don't know if you heard it, but hope is an emergency axe that you use to break down the door to the future. But you have to practice it. You have to exercise it. So Dr. Godsell talked about exercising those muscles. Now I know with all the baking that happened in lockdown, you might need to exercise some other muscles. But keep in mind the exercising, being intentional about hope and joy that you talked about. Because we would really love to hear you roar one day. Thank you. Dr. Sorry, I'd like to welcome back the marimbas. Thank you, ladies.
Well done, girls, and thank you. It's really nice to hear something normal and live. And things can go wrong in a live performance, and I think that showed great resilience and great perseverance from these girls, because the equipment's obviously been on holiday for quite a while as well. So. And when things went wrong, you just continued. So well done. You've clearly learned some lessons. Right, we are now going to proceed with the academic part of this function, and we are going to start with the trophies, the award winners of the subject awards. So these basically are going to be the top achievers in each one of the subjects that we offer. If I could ask, as I announce your name, if you could just come up the stairs and move along there to where the trophies are. If I could ask Dr. Godsell if she minds going in that direction so that she can help us hand over the trophies. All protocol observed. They've been washed and cleaned and sanitized, and I think there will be a lot of hand sanitizing in between as well. Okay. Right, so we're going to start with the Ernst & Young Trophy for accounting. The top achiever with 92%, Miriam Suleiman. I'm not sure how, because she never even brings her books to school, but, you know. Advanced Program Mathematics, top achiever, 89%, Anna Hodge. Okay, I believe she's not here. Advanced Program English, top achiever, 71%, Christine Bao. Then the Afrikaans Award, top achiever, 93%, Almarie Fourie. The Consumer Studies Award, top achiever, 84%, Carmen Walgemuth. Then the Consumer Studies Practical Award, presented to the top practical students in Consumer Studies. And this award tonight is being shared between three girls, Samira Begas, Daniela Jamond, and Patricia Mkube. Right, then the Dramatic Arts Award, top achiever, 78%, Ria Lobeboga Meche. All right, girls, if I could ask you to show your excitement and then settle down, please. Then the Hicks Dramatic Arts Award, presented to the top practical students in dramatic arts, goes to Daniela Jamond. Then the English Award, top achiever, 87%, Madea Hakub. The French Award, top achiever, 94%, Colette Mpeti. Right, then the Lola Goldberg Trophy awarded to the most enthusiastic French learner, and that goes to Alia Sharif. The Geography Award, top achiever, 83%, Holly Cooper. The McRae Cup, awarded to a learner with a special interest in geography, Anna Conradi. The B.E. Painter Award for History, top achiever, 96%, Amara Badsha. Then the Yule History Cup, awarded to the learner with a passion for history, Tandeka Twala. The isiZulu Award, top achiever, 89%, Nonjabulo Hlongwana. Okay. I know she's not here today. Then Life Orientation Award, top achiever, 96%, and this is shared between 3 girls, Tegan Kroll, Jenna Davis, and Annabelle Norval. Right, then the E.M. McGregor Memorial Award for Life Sciences, top achiever, 96%, Madea Akub. Gail, just tell her to stay there. Then the Mathematics Shield, top achiever, 96%, Madea Hakub. Then the Lyons Warrenstein Mathematics Trophy, awarded to the learner who improved the most in mathematics in her grade 12 year, and that goes to Sibusihle Mbongo. The Mathematical Literacy Trophy, top achiever, 83%, Michelle Hatemeyer. I'm guessing she's not here. Right, I don't think she's here. The Physical Sciences Award, top achiever, 94%, Safia Nakuda. Lost my place now. Then the Visual Arts Award, top achiever, 93%, Christine Bao. The Design School Trophy for Art Practical, presented to the top practical learner in art, Melissa Smith. Right, then the next group of awards are the Certificates of Merit. These are awarded for academic excellence to students with an average of 80% or more in a subject, but who were not the top achiever or special award recipient in that particular subject. So I'm going to read these in groups. I will give you the subjects for which they are receiving certificates, and if you could just hold your applause until we've had a group that come up, and then you can clap for them all together. So if I can ask these girls just to come up and wait at the bottom of the stairs, and then I will read your individual subjects. So starting with Shaylee Abdul, Madia Akub, Iman Ahmed, Naledi Alagbaoso, Jessica Ann Arnold, Nalika Aigra, Amara Badsha, Samira Begas, Christine Bao, Skylar Benny. Those girls can come up. Okay, Shaylee Abdul, receiving for Afrikaans First Additional Language, 83%, Mathematics, 81%, Life Orientation, 82%, Life Sciences, 83%. Madia Akub, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 87%, Life Orientation, 94%, Accounting, 91%, Physical Science, 93%. Iman Ahmed, Mathematics, 82%, Life Orientation, 92%, Life Sciences, 86%, Visual Arts, 80%. Naledi Alagbaoso, Mathematics, 85%, Life Orientation, 86%, Life Sciences, 80%, History, 87%. Jessica Ann Arnold, Life Orientation, 83%. Nalika Aigra, Life Orientation, 80%. Amara Badsha, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 87%. English Home Language, 82%. Mathematics, 94%. Life Orientation, 92%. Life Sciences, 85%. Samira Begas, Life Orientation, 84%. Christine Bao, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 84%. English Home Language, 83%. Mathematics, 89%. Life Orientation, 91%. Physical Sciences, 82%. Life Sciences, 82%. And Physical Science, 86%. And Skylar Benny, Life Orientation, 90%. And Mathematical Literacy, 80%. Right, then the next group of girls, Danica Bapat, Mbali Bengu, Bianca Bird, Itumaleng Bajosi, Nomtamdazo Borani, Fatima Bulbulia, Kaylee Butler, Malia Kasim, Katleho Shamane, and Shirley Cheriot. Right, Danica, Life Orientation, 80%. Mbali Bengu, isiZulu First Additional Language, 80%. Bianca Bird, Life Orientation, 89%. Itumeleng Bajosi, Life Orientation, 86, History, 89. Nomtamdazo Barani, Life Orientation, 80. Fatima Bulbulia, Life Orientation, 86, Life Science, 82. Kaylee Butler, Life Orientation, 93. Malia Kasim, Afrikaans, First Additional Language, 80. Mathematics, 84. Life Orientation, 88. Accounting, 84. Katlego Shamane, Life Orientation, 84. History, 87. And Shirley Cheriot, Life Orientation, 80. Right, then the next group, Emily Clark, Lily Cleland, Anna Conradi, Holly Cooper, Tegan Kroll, Nirvana Das, Jenna Davis, Raisa Desai, Vidya Dada, Philippa Drummond, and Khadija Aesop. Right, Emily Clark, Life Orientation, 87. Lily Cleland, History, 84. Anna Conradi, Life Orientation, 84. Holly Cooper, Life Orientation, 87. Tegan Kroll, Afrikaans, First Additional Language, 80. Nirvana Das, Life Orientation, 87. Jenna Davis, Consumer Studies, 80. Raisa Desai, Mathematics, 89. Life Orientation, 93. Vidya Dada, Life Orientation, 94. Philippa Drummond, Life Orientation, 82. And Khadija Aesop, Mathematics, 81. Life Orientation, 91. And Life Sciences, 80. Then Tali Esterhazen, Cody Fernandez, Almarie Farie, Caitlin Francis, Husna Ghani, Daniela Jamond, Nusaiba Gulab, Saishka Govinsamy, Menenkle Klachwayo, and that's where I'm going to stop. Right. Okay, Tali Esterhazen, Afrikaans, First Additional Language, 81, Life Orientation, 88. Cody Fernandez, Mathematical Literacy, 82. Almarie Farie, Life Orientation, 88. Caitlin Francis, Afrikaans, First Additional Language, 81. Mathematics, 83. Life Orientation, 83. Life Science, 85. History, 91. Husna Ghani, Life Orientation, 80. Daniela Jamond, Life Orientation, 86. Consumer Studies, 82. Nusaiba Gulab, Life Orientation, 90. Saiksha Govinsamy, Life Orientation, 82. And Menenkle Klachwayo, Mathematics, 84. Life Orientation, 82. Then Anna Hodge, Gabriella Hon, Mahira Hussein, Yusera Ismail, Dayton Jacobs, Malika Jamal, Alia Jassat, Lutfia Kara, Angela Kumalo, and Julia Kidgel. Right, Anna Hodge, I don't think she's here, but I'm going to read anyway. English Home Language, 84. Mathematics, 95. Life Orientation, 89. Life Science, 81. Physical Science, 90. History, 83. Gabriella Hon, Life Orientation, 85. Mahira Hussein, Life Orientation, 85. Yusera Ismail, Life Orientation, 84. Dayton Jacobs, Life Orientation, 84. Malika Jamal, Life Orientation, 84. History, 82. Alia Jassat, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 82. English Home Language, 81. Mathematics, 88. Life Orientation, 95. Accounting, 84. Life Sciences, 85. Lutfia Kara, Life Orientation, 91. Angela Kumalo, Life Orientation, 83. And Julia Kidgel, Life Orientation, 87. Then Tashlin King, Andrea Kiston, Banyolo Cry, Daneo Kwetapani, Leia Lahur, Amala Lahur, Tsechofatso Lechote, Safia Lunat, Nonjabulo Mabuye, Sebakhle Madladla, and Sonali Maharaj. Right, Tashlin King, Life Orientation, 88. Andrea Kiston, Life Orientation, 86. Banyolo Cry, History, 82. Daneo Kwetapani, Life Orientation, 85. History, 81. isiZulu First Additional Language, 83. Leah Laher, Life Orientation, 91. History, 86. Amala Laher, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 83. Mathematics, 80. Life Orientation, 91. Accounting, 83. Life Sciences, 80. Tsechofatso Lechote, Consumer Studies, 82. Safia Lunat, Life Orientation, 86. History, 82. Nonjabula Mabuye, isiZulu First Additional Language, 81. Sebakhle Madladla, isiZulu First Additional Language, 86. And Sonali Maharaj, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 81. Mathematics, 82. Life Orientation, 91. Accounting, 81. And Life Sciences, 81. Right, then Sonia Maharaj, Tasmia Muhammad, Safia Muhammad, Linda Kukle Makara, Deneo Malan, Katochelo Mamanua, Nao Riabetswe Mandeu, Malia Mangera, and Khonsi Matopa. Right, Sonia Maharaj, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 89, Mathematics, 93, Life Orientation, 93, Life Science, 88, Physical Science, 86, and History, 93. Tasmia Muhammad, Life Orientation, 90, Mathematical Literacy, 82. Safia Muhammad, Mathematics, 83, Life Orientation, 91. Linda Kukle Makara, isiZulu, 81. Deneo Malan, Afrikaans, First Additional Language, 84. Katochelo Mamanua, Mathematics, 86. Life Orientation, 86. Life Science, 80. Neorea Betswa Mandeu, Life Orientation, 87. Malia Mangera, Life Orientation, 82. And Khonsi Matopa, Life Orientation, 82. Right, then Vungai Mawaneke, Boitumelo Meble, Nklanipu Mbata, Siposihle Mbongo, Rialebocha Meshe, Nonsika Kalelo Klawuli, Radia Minti, Mapule Makize, Renette Mkwanazi, and Sipokukle Mbadi. Where did I start? Okay, Vungai Moaneke, Mathematics, 81, Life Orientation, 85. Boitumelo Meble, isiZulu First Additional Language, 82. Nklanipu Mbata, isiZulu First Additional Language, 86. Siposihle Mbongo, Life Orientation, 87. Rialebocha Meche, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 85. Nontsikalelo Klawuli, Life Orientation, 82. Radia Minti, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 90. Life Orientation, 88. Life Science, 82. History, 85. Mapule Makize, Life Orientation, 88. History, 88. Renette Mkonazi, Life Orientation, 83. And Spukukhle Mbadi, Life Orientation, 86. Ayanda Mjambani, Boy Karabelo Mukiba, Temoso Mulabatsi, Untatile Mulefe, Riowachele Munatlaka, Yasira Mula, Leila Musa, Leila Musa, and another Leila Musa, sorry, Mukhadi Mutimi, and Colette Mpeti. Nyambane, isiZulu First Additional Language, 85. Boikarabelo Mokiba, isiZulu First Additional Language, 83. Temoso Molabatsi, isiZulu First Additional Language, 87. Ontatile Molefe, Life Orientation, 81. isiZulu First Additional Language, 82. Riowachile Monatlaka, Life Orientation, 89. History, 80. Yasira Mula, Life Orientation, 95. Accounting, 80. Life Sciences, 84. Leila Musa, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 88. English Home Language, 81. Mathematics, 87. Life Orientation, 95. Life Sciences, 87. Physical Science, 83. And Visual Arts, 84. Leila Musa, Life Orientation, 81. Mukhadi Mutemi, Life Orientation, 87. And Colette Mpeti, Life Orientation, 86. Vuchilo Muambatsi, Trisha Modede, Angela Mugabe, Miriam Muhammad, Jasmine Mula, Yusra Munir, Sanjana Naidu, Safia Nakuda, Sanjana Nana, and Kimberly Nkube. Right, Vuchilo Muambatsi, Life Orientation 89, History 95. Trisha Modede, Life Orientation 86. Angela Mugabe, isiZulu First Additional Language 81. Miriam Muhammad, Life Orientation 86, Consumer Studies 80. Jasmine Mula, Life Orientation 80. Yusra Munir, Afrikaans First Additional Language 83, Life Orientation 88. Sanjana Naidu, Life Orientation 90. Safia Nakuda, Afrikaans First Additional Language 89. English Home Language, 83. Mathematics, 95. Life Orientation, 93. Life Science, 93. And History, 92. Sanjana Nana, History, 84. Kimberly Nkube, Life Orientation, 81. Right, then Zenobia Nelson, Chelsea Nevis, Raisa Nur Muhammad, Annabelle Norval, Nkubile and Charlie, Kayla Oliver, Caitlin Olvachen, Payal Pandaram, Zayan Paruk, and Nuran Patel. Right, Zenobia Nelson, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 81, Life Orientation, 87. Chelsea Nevis, Life Orientation, 82. Raisa Nur Muhammad, Life Orientation, 80. History, 81. Annabelle Norval, Life Science, 80. Physical Science, 81. History, 82. Nkubile and Charlie, isiZulu First Additional Language, 84. Kayla Oliver, Life Orientation, 87. Caitlin Olvachen, Life Orientation, 91. Payal Pandaram, Mathematics, 86. Life Orientation, 89. History, 83. Zayan Paruk, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 85. Life Orientation, 94. History, 88. And Nuran Patel, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 83. English, 82. Life Orientation, 90. And French Second Additional Language, 89. Aisha Pierre, Leandra Peterson, Kamukhele Pele, Caden Pillay, Umaira Pillay, Sanishka Pillay, Maxine Rich, Julia Saki, Nurain Saluji, and Leah Safadine. Right, we'll start with Aisha Pierre, Life Orientation, 88. Leandra Peterson, Mathematical Literacy, 81. Kamukhele Pele, Life Orientation, 87. Life Science, 80. isiZulu First Additional Language, 87. Caden Pillay, Life Orientation, 80. Umaira Pillay, Life Orientation, 85. Sanishka Pillay, Afrikaans First Additional Language, 81. English Home Language, 81. And Life Orientation, 87. Maxine Rich, Life Orientation, 88. Julia Saki, Life Orientation, 82. Nurain Saluji, Mathematics, 88%. Life Orientation, 90. Accounting, 91. And Physical Science, 87. And Leah Safuddin, Life Orientation, 85. Jude Saunders, Sophia Shoer, Fayen Sheikji, Alia Sharif, Sipukazi Sihlobo, Melissa Smith, Chloe Snaith, Chanel Stanley, Miriam Suleiman, and Sophia Suleiman. Starting with Jude Saunders, Life Orientation, 83. Sophia Shoer, Afrikaans, First Additional Language, 83. Life Orientation, 89. History, 83. Fahian Sheikji, Life Orientation, 85. Alia Sharif, Life Orientation, 80. Visual Arts, 84. History, 84. Sipukazi Shishlobo, Life Orientation, 81. isiZulu First Additional Language, 80. Melissa Smith, Life Orientation, 89. Visual Arts, 86. Chloe Snaith, Life Orientation, 82. Chanel Stanley, Afrikaans, First Additional Language, 83. Miriam Suleiman, Afrikaans, First Additional Language, 85. English Home Language, 81. Mathematics, 92. Life Orientation, 92. Life Sciences, 88. And Physical Science, 86. Sophia Suleiman, Mathematics, 81. Life Orientation, 87. Accounting, 83. And Life Sciences, 83. Right, and then the last group, Alia Tayob, Tandalwetu Chabalala, Rendani Chitangano, Fatima Vahed, Mariam Valley, Amara Voda, and Carmen Velgebut. Right, Alia Tayob, Afrikaans 83%, Life Orientation 94%, and History 86%. Tandalwetu Chabalala, isiZulu First Additional Language 82%. Rendani Chitangano, Life Orientation 87%. Fatima Vahed, Life Orientation 90%. Mariam Valley, Life Orientation 88%. Amara Voda, Mathematics 89%. Life Orientation 84%. Accounting 87%. Life Science 85%. And Physical Science 86%. And Carmen Velgemut, Life Orientation 91%. Right, then the academic scrolls, half colors and full colors, will all be read together. The academic scrolls, half colors and full colors, are awarded to 64 girls in grade 12 who achieved an average of 70% or more for 2020 and met the requirements for an academic scroll. Academic half colors are awarded for 2 academic scrolls, one of which must have been awarded in grade 10, 11, or 12, and full colors are awarded for 3 academic scrolls, 2 of which have to have been awarded for an achievement in grade 10, 11, or 12. And then academic honors are awarded for a re-award of full colors and an average of above 80%. I'm going to read these names in ascending order. I'm also going to read them in groups, and I will read the full award. So as you come up, girls, you can just come straight up onto the stage and collect your certificate. Please will you hold your applause as they come up in their groups. Okay. Jessica Ann Arnold, 70%, academic scroll. Skylar Benny, 71%, half colors. Linda Kuchle Makara, 71%, half colors. Elmarie Fourie, 71%, full colors, re-award. Gabriella Hon, 71%, half colors. Tashlyn King, 71%, full colors. Leandra Peterson, 71%, academic scroll. Amara Esak, 72%, full colors, re-award. Leia Lahur, 72%, full colors, new award. And Spkuchle Mbadi, 72%, full colors, new award. Right, then Tsechofatso Lechote, 72%, half colors. Katlego Shamane, 72%, half colors. Aisha Pia, 72%, full colors, re-award. Raisa Nur Muhammad, 72%, full colors, re-award. Yusra Munir, 72%, half colors. Riawachile Munatlala, 73%, full colors, new award. Carmen Velgemut, 73%, academic scroll. Daneo Kwetapani, 73%, half colors. Malaika Jamal, 73%, half colors. And Raisa Desai, 74%, full colors, re-award. Right, Tali Esterhazen, 74%, full colors re-award. Rendani Chitangano, 74%, full colors re-award. Katuchelo Mamanua, 74%, full colors re-award. Fahian Sheikji, 74%, full colors new award. Daniela Jamond, 74%, full colors re-award. Jenna Davis, 74%, full colors new award. Melissa Smith, 74%, full colors re-award. Holly Cooper, 74%, full colors re-award. Mapule Makize, 75%, half colors. Manentle Tlatswayo, 75%, full colors, new award. And that's where I'm going to stop with that one. Right, Anna Conradi, 75%, full colors, re-award. Safia Muhammad, 75%, full colors, new award. Tasmia Muhammad, 75%, half colors. Vuchilo Muambadzi, 76%, full colors, re-award. Payal Pandaram, 76%, full colors, re-award. Sanishka Pillay, 76%, full colors, new award. Shayli Abdul, 76%, full colors, re-award. Zayan Paruk, 77%, full colors, new award. Fatima Bulbulia, 77%, full colors, re-award. And Vongai Mawaneke, 77%, full colors, re-award. Right, then we've got Khadija Esop, 77%, full colors, re-award. Yasira Mullah, 78%, full colors, re-award. Naledi Alagbaoso, 78%, full colors, re-award. Alia Tayob, 79%, full colors, re-award. Radia Minty, 79%, full colors, re-award. Safia Suleiman, 79.8%, full colors, re-award. Malia Kasim, 79.8%, full colors, re-award. Kamokhele Pele, 80%, academic honors. Sonali... Okay, girls, I'm not finished. Sonali Maharaj, 80% academic honors, and Nurain Saluji, 80% academic honors. Right, okay. Annabelle Norval, 80%, academic honors. Amala Lahur. Girls, please let me read the list. Thank you, otherwise you can't hear the next name. Amala Lahur, 80%, full colors, new award. Iman Ahmed, 81%, academic honors. Caitlin Francis, 81%, academic honors. Amara Vorda, 83%, academic honors. Alia Jasat, 84%, academic honors. Anna Hodge, 85%, academic honors. Layla Musa, 86%, academic honors. And Christine Bao, 87%, academic honors. Right, and that then leaves us with the top 5 girls in the matric class of 2020. In ascending order, we have Amara Butcher, 87.1%, academic honors. Sonia Maharaj, 87.5%, academic honors. Miriam Suleiman, 87.7%, academic honors. Safia Nakuda, 91.2%, academic honors. And in first place, with an average of 91.8%, Madia Akub, academic honors. Right, and then if I could just ask Madia to stay there because there is a citation that goes with this. It is our premier academic award, the Dux Scholarum and Elizabeth Heading Award. And I'm going to read you the citation. Madia is a motivated academic who usually responds with wonderment and awe in all her subjects that she studies. She was awarded with an academic scroll in grade 8 and 9, half colors for academics in grade 10, and an award for full colors for academics in grade 11. This year, with an average of 91.8%, she achieves full colors and academic honors. Madia is an engaged and interested scholar whose enthusiasm and curiosity for learning is remarkable. She has participated in academic enrichment activities throughout her years at Parktown and has enhanced her learning. She pays very careful attention to detail and renders assignments both creative and with both creative and logical thought. She leaves nothing to chance in her preparation, and the joy that she finds in discovery is inspirational. Madia is a deserving recipient of the 2020 Dux Scholarum for Excellence in Academics. Right, then we have 2 awards that we don't usually award at this valediction function, and that is our Sports and Cultural Women of the Year. These awards are usually handed out at the Night of Stars, which obviously this year we couldn't have. So this seemed like an appropriate occasion to make these 2 awards. So the first one then is the Sportswoman of the Year, and it goes to Elmarie Fourie. Now you can wipe that smile off your face. Right, I'm going to read her citation, although it's about 7 font. I'm not really sure how they thought I was going to read this, but anyway, I'll give it a go. Elmarie is the Parktown hockey first team captain and has played an integral part in taking hockey to the next level for her school. She was awarded full colors in 2019 and has played for the first team for 4 years. She is the team's top goal scorer and most valuable player. Elmarie also plays for the Old Eds Club women's first team, and where she too holds the record for the number of goals scored for last season. Elmarie has been selected for multiple district and provincial teams over the 5 years, and this year she was selected for the District 10 Under-18 team, where she would have gone to trials for the provincial team. In addition, Elmarie has played soccer for Parktown for 5 years and the first team for 4 of those. She started as a goalkeeper and is now one of the top forwards in the school. She was elected as vice captain for the 2020 season and was also selected for the JVW All-Stars team in 2019 after helping the Parktown first team win the trophy as the best team in Gauteng for the 2nd year in a row. Elmarie was awarded full colours for soccer in 2019. Although not a school sport, Elmarie has also excelled on the cricket field, representing her country at age group level. As a competitive sportswoman, Elmarie can motivate her teammates to raise their game in a positive way. She is an exemplary example to the younger players in the school and is the most deserving of this year's Sportswoman of the Year award. Right, then the Cultural Woman of the Year goes to Daneo Kwetapani. Right, Daneo's citation. Daneo has been an enthusiastic member of the school choir for 5 years, traditional choir for the last 4 years, and the orchestra for the last 3. This year, she was chosen as the captain for both the choir and the orchestral group. In 2019, she received diplomas for both orchestra and traditional choir for group performances at the National Eisteddfod, and her passion for orchestra also led her to being selected to play live with Hugh Masekela's band on stage. In addition, she is recognized for her role in directing a play for the Short Plays Festival, showing great skill and maturity throughout. For her devotion to culture at Parktown, Daneo is a worthy recipient of this year's Cultural Woman of the Year. Right, and then we go to the special awards that are normally handed out at Valediction. For some of these awards, the girls did have an opportunity to nominate, and then obviously the staff have their opportunity to nominate, and the result is as I'm going to read them this evening. First of all, we do have special awards, which are awards to the President and the Deputy Presidents of the Representative Council of Learners. So if I could please ask Vuchilo, Mariam, and Daneo if they can come up on stage, and then I will read their citations. Right, so firstly to our president, Vuchilo Muambatsi. Vuchilo is a mature and responsible young woman who radiates enthusiasm and passion in all that she does. She conducts herself with the utmost decorum and displays a mature level of confidence. She has a strong sense of responsibility and can be relied upon to carry out all tasks with diligence. Her positive, persevering attitude and powerful ambition were recognized by the learners when she was elected as the president of the Representative Council of Learners at the end of 2019. Vuchilo's kind disposition, combined with her thoughtfulness and the ability to empathize, enables her to communicate and relate well to younger learners, her peers, and teachers alike. Using her natural energy, liveliness, and sense of humor, she has inspired and motivated others through mutual respect, understanding, and encouragement. In addition to all these endearing qualities, Vuchilo has also remained humble. She does not shy away from exposing her vulnerable side to the people closest to her. This was especially true for this year with its unique challenges. These personal qualities, as well as her leadership skills, have enabled Vuchilo to perform her duties as president of the Representative Council of Learners with ongoing commitment. She is a worthy recipient of the Representative Council of Learners President's Award. Right, then to Deputy President Mariam Suleiman. Mariam is a courteous and emotionally mature young woman who is highly responsible and reliable. She has an outgoing, fun-loving nature, which makes her an approachable and natural leader. She is also a formidable team player who brings liveliness yet level-headedness to any situation. Mariam is a selfless, helpful, and enthusiastic person. In her dealings with her peers as well as teachers, she portrays compassion and humility, which enables her to relate well to a wide variety of people. She is thorough and sufficient in her tasks and carries out her duties cheerfully and comprehensively. Mariam has thoroughly enjoyed all aspects of her school career, whether it was participating in extramural activities or in the classroom. Mariam never neglects to give credit where it is due. She is a generous and appreciative learner who has the ability to make everybody she comes into contact with feel valued. Her friendliness and optimism, along with her thoroughness of approach, enabled her to fulfill her role as Deputy President of the Representative Council of Learners with ongoing reliability and style, despite the unforeseen challenges of this year. Right, then Deputy President Daneo Kwetapani. Daneo is a mature, well-mannered, disciplined young woman with firm principles who radiates enthusiasm and passion for all she does. She believes in hard work and contributes her success to her ability to focus on the task at hand. She carries out her duties cheerfully and comprehensively. She approaches all activities in an insightful, determined, and conscientious manner, ensuring she does what is in the best interests of her peers. As Deputy President of the Representative Council of Learners, Daneo strived towards creating an atmosphere of mutual respect and cooperation within the team, while providing the necessary support to her peers. She describes her school as a place that provided her with the opportunity for immense personal growth. While embracing everything that Parktown had to offer, Daneo also gave back to her school by becoming fully involved in a wide variety of activities during her time. Daneo's friendly disposition, combined with the ability to empathize, helped her to relate to her peers, younger learners, and teachers. These and other qualities have enabled her to perform her duties as Deputy President of the Representative Council of Learners with ongoing reliability, efficiency, and dedication, despite the unforeseen challenges of this year. Thank you, girls. Right, then we have the Matric 98 Cup for Endeavour. This award is made in recognition of endeavour and consistent effort in all subjects. And this year's award goes to Sipukhuhle Mbadi. And she can run. Right, just wait there, Sipukhuhle. Hold on. This is your moment in the sun. When one thinks of Sipukhuhle, the following thought comes to mind. The strongest people are those who are quietly winning battles we know nothing about. Sipukhuhle is certainly no stranger to adversity, and starting from a young age, she had to face a devastating personal loss. She treats her opportunity to an education with the highest priority, and this has not come without challenges. Sipukhuhle does not have access to the basic resources which most of us take for granted, and having to complete grade 12 during the COVID-19 pandemic placed an additional burden on her shoulders. It is simply through her drive, resilience, and inner strength that she pushed through and has been awarded full colors for academics. Sipukhuhle has never used her background as an excuse not to work. Instead, she has pushed her boundaries to ensure that she is not judged according to her background, but rather according to her capabilities. Despite the many challenges she faces, Sipukhuhle is constantly positive and always smiling. She's not only a role model to her peers, but also to her teachers and her community. She is proof of the fact that hard work, perseverance, and determination, as well as making a conscious decision to daily rise above your circumstances, are the most powerful weapons of self-empowerment and growth. Sipho is an epitome of courage and determination, irrespective of what life throws at you. It is with great pleasure that we award her the Cup for Endeavour. It's a good response, considering they didn't. Right. The next award is the Stephanie Riddell Memorial Award. This award is made in recognition of a learner who gets others to shine. And this year, the award goes to Zayan Paruk. Right, as captain of first aid, Zayan has set the perfect example. To casualties, she is polite, sympathetic, and able to apply her skills with care, always being sensitive to the needs of the patient. In an emergency, she would often advise the other first aiders on how to deal with the situation in an extremely polite and efficient manner. She would encourage others by sending messages of appreciation, but at the same time, she would advise them on areas that needed improvement at the training sessions. Zayan fosters healthy relationships which center on trust, loyalty, and honesty. She is always willing, when necessary, to support her friends and teammates and take a back seat so that their strengths are made evident. Her empathy and patience are qualities which ensure that her interactions with others are never superficial. People are at ease in her company, and as a consequence, are relaxed. This enables her peers to perform to the best of their abilities. Zayan is a true example of someone who puts her team or her activity before herself. For this admirable quality, Zayan is a worthy recipient of the Stephanie Riddell Memorial Award. Right, for the next award, if I could please ask Ms. Ntombi Chisonta if she would like to come up. Ms. Chisonta is the representative from Rotary, who is here to hand over the Rotary Award. So thank you for joining us this evening. The Rotary Good Citizenship Award goes to a learner who is an outstanding role model, setting a good example of citizenship. And this year's award goes to Anna Conradi. Anna is self-motivated, open-minded, and a role model, always giving of her best in all situations. She is outgoing, trustworthy, and unfailingly polite in her dealings with others, always showing appreciation, empathy, and respect. Anna's enthusiastic approach to life is evident in the variety of activities in which she participated during her time at Parktown. But it is in the first aid that she stands out due to her caring, kind, thoughtful personality and clever application of her skills. She is well known for her tremendous general knowledge of first aid, especially in applying strapping. As vice captain, she displays confidence that not only enables her to lead her fellow first aiders, but she also supports and encourages all those with whom she interacts. Anna is confident, emotionally strong, and incredibly knowledgeable about many topics, always willing to take a stand on issues which she is passionate about. She has a deep-seated need to make a long-lasting positive impact on the environment, systems, and people around her, and to help guide the world towards kindness and peace. Her organizational skills and her ability to multitask enable her to participate fully and with success in many aspects of life. Testimony to this is the vegetable garden that she started at the school on her own initiative, as well as her involvement with SASL on climate initiatives and with COPAC on the Climate Justice Charter. In February 2020, she also co-organized a successful march in many cities of South Africa on climate change and awareness. How truly serious Anna's commitment to fighting climate change is highlighted by the fact that she got accepted at Wits University for a degree in chemical engineering, where she will engage in research with the view of using environmentally friendly chemicals. These unique attributes make Anna a worthy recipient of the Rotary Good Citizenship Award. Right, the next one is the Collier Cup. This award goes to a learner for exceptional service within the school community, and it goes to Fakile Pemelo Tsoke. Right, Fakile has made a remarkable impact on the service ethos of the school. She has been an active member of the Hospitality Committee for 3 years and has been vice captain this year. Fakile has proven to be immensely reliable and dedicated throughout her 3 years in the Hospitality Committee, serving in most school functions and performing regular afternoon and weekend duties. As vice captain of the Hospitality Committee, Fakile has led by example, always being willing to help when asked to go the extra mile, despite facing her own health challenges. She interacts well with younger learners, her peers, and adults. She is always ready to assist without expecting praise or reward. She places emphasis on her natural, polite manners and her good social and communication skills. Fakile is without question a most deserving recipient of the Collier Cup. Right, then we have the Anthea Soresto Award. This is made to a learner who is not a representative Council of Learners counsellor, but who has proven to be an emerging leader in the school. And this year's award goes to Kamogele Pele. Right, thank you, girls. Thank you, thank you. Kamogele is a diligent, well-mannered, mature learner who has strong beliefs and holds true to her principles. She is an independent thinker who is kind, respectful, considerate, and deliberate in her interactions with others. Kamogelo is an outstanding member of has been an outstanding member of the diving team for the past 5 years. She has been an excellent captain who has led by example, always encouraging the younger members of the team. Most of the time, she had to dive in an older age group, putting the needs of the school above herself. Her commitment to excellence and the high standards she sets herself made her a valuable member and a natural leader of the team. Kamogelo was elected to sit on the interview panel during the election process for the new Representative Council of Learners. Her insightful and mature feedback added huge value to the process, after being the voice of reason, often being the voice of reason in the room. Kamogelo leads from behind, and her calm demeanor instills confidence in all around her. She's a natural mentor and always puts others before herself to ensure they shine. Kamogelo is a natural leader with enormous potential and a very worthy recipient of the Anthea Soresto Award for Emerging Leadership. Thanks. Right, and then the last award for the awards part of this occasion is the Old Parktonian Award. This award goes to the learner who is the best all-rounder in academic, sport, culture, leadership, and service. And this year, the award goes to Amara Bacha. Right. Amara is a true Parktonian in all respects. She participates with spirit, works perpetually towards excellence, and is consistent and tireless in her efforts. She has valued the many opportunities that Parktown offers in her quest to achieve versatility and a holistic and distinguished education. Amara is an enthusiastic participant in sport and played hockey and soccer, as well as trying her hand at canoeing. Squash, however, is her first love, as she played it for all 5 of her Parktown years, making the first team and earning awards for her endeavors in the sport. As well as being a top achiever in academics from her junior years, Amara has participated in many other activities in the school, including, amongst others, the house plays, the dramatic arts events, debating, and the hospitality committee. However, it is public speaking to which Amara contributed most and in which she excelled. Amara seized many opportunities for academic enrichment, such as the Eskom Science Expo, in which she was awarded silver and bronze medals between 2017 and 2019, the Maths Olympiad from 2016 to 2019, and the English Olympiad in 2019. She also participated in the Tour de Maths in 2018, being placed 64th out of 908 participants, and was placed third overall in the Wits University Material Sciences competition in 2018. Amara achieved half colors for academic enrichment in 2019. Amara was recognized for her mature ability to lead when she was elected onto the Representative Council of Learners for 2020. She heads up the academic portfolio and has tutored learners in the challenging subjects of mathematics and physical science in 2019 and 2020. She faced the challenges of the lockdown with wisdom and dignity and initiated a social media group which sought to provide motivation and mental health support to all Parktown learners. Amara is a particularly skilled and caring listener and strives to create good relationships in society, responding to others with empathy and serenity. Amara achieved half colors for academics in grade 10, followed by full colors in grade 11 and 12, where she has qualified for academic honors. Amara is clearly a worthy recipient of the Old Parktonian Award. Right, and if you thought you'd heard enough of my voice, I'm sorry to tell you, it goes on for a little bit longer. That's fine, I think they can see. Right, it is my opportunity to say something to the girls. So today, on behalf of the whole school community, it is my privilege to say farewell to the class of 2020. To a special group of girls who have left their collective and individual mark on the school, writing another page in the history of this fine institution. And girl, will this year be remembered. It will be remembered mostly for the coronavirus and the havoc it has caused across the globe. But in our school, we will remember this year for the courageous group of girls who have overcome the most enormous challenges. You sit here tonight after months of uncertainty, worry, and stress. At one point, we were not even sure if you would write your matric this year. And yet, here you are. You have persevered, you are courageous, you are strong, you are resilient, and you have conquered this difficult year, almost. As a result of the challenges, you have grown so much, and no one will ever be able to take this experience and what you have learned from it away from you. You are our matric class of 2020, and we are very proud of you. When we think of 2020, a number of things come to mind. Firstly, it is the year 2020, a moment in time in the 21st century. Rewind to the beginning of the year. It was not only the start of a new year, but also the start of a new decade. In my very first assembly of the year, I made the following statement. This will be a decade which we cannot even begin to imagine in terms of global progress and innovation, the effects of climate change, the inhumanity of the human race, and the effects, both positive and negative, of social media. The world is changing rapidly, and it is in this decade that we will see the most exponential change of any decade to date, and you are sitting right at the forefront of that change. Fast forward to now, And little did we know how rapidly that change would happen. There is no one in this room tonight or at home who can say that they have not been personally affected and changed by this moment in time. But it is what we do with that change that really matters. The universe is sending us a message, and we need the human race to listen. In the space of less than 1 year, the world is a different place, and we are going to need visionaries, people who can see alternatives and think differently to take us forward. No pressure. But you are standing at the forefront of this change, and the world is going to need you to step up and be these visionary thinkers. The other thing that comes to mind when we think of 2020 is perfect vision. And the start of the new year was also so apt. The start of the new decade, 2020 vision, what could go wrong? In thinking about what I wanted to say tonight, I had to do a lot of reflection of the year that was meant to be, but wasn't. And in doing that, I realized that as much as we had lost this year, we have also gained. Yes, it has been devastating with all the lives and livelihoods lost, but it has also opened so many new doors and different opportunities to learn and grow. You are going to go out into the world as the girls who survived Matric 2020, and with that comes so much respect. Yes, you have all had a different experience, and you have all gained and lost something different from this experience. But don't underestimate the skills and competencies that have been developed. You each have an individual vision for your future through an individual lens. And everyone's lens is different, allowing for different perspectives. But these different perspectives make for such a powerful collective. You are bound together by your experiences at the school over the past 5 years, but it is your individual lenses and contributions towards this collective that allow you to leave such an indelible and long-lasting mark in the corridors of the school. In order to get a sense of the collective vision of the class of 2020, we need to know the individuals and how each of you contribute to this broader vision. So first, that's fine, I think they can see past you, don't stress. I decided because we were filming, it was better to do this than to have individual little props that nobody could see. So firstly, we have the girls who can see beyond school and who are looking to their futures through the lens of a pair of binoculars. They are going to change the world with their intellect and critical thinking. These are the girls who have applied their minds to the content and who have truly shown a genuine interest in real learning. The thirst for knowledge and yearning to understand intricate details and see things close up when others are happy to view them from afar extends across the curriculum, delving deeply into the heart of every subject, from geography to history, the mathematical calculations and what they mean, to the importance of being able to balance the finances, from the literature and poetry to the indigenous languages, from the visual art to the drama, and from the physical and life sciences to the general life skills. You add so much value to the collective vision through your genuine interest in knowledge and understanding, and at the same time, improving the knowledge and understanding of the others along the way. You are the academics in the group, and your vision will result in new careers, new innovations, and new ways of doing things. Thank you to the girls who see the value in learning. Essentially, that is why we as staff are here, and we look forward to seeing the final product of your hard work when the results come out in February. Then we have that special group of girls who view the world through rose-colored glasses. These are the girls who are optimistic, who enjoy life, and who have added color and perspective. They have taken advantage of every opportunity that has been offered to them at school. They make us smile and laugh, have been entertaining us with their immense talent and participation in the sports and cultural program since grade 8. You have added enormous value to the school, and we thank you for sharing your talents with us. Don't underestimate the life skills you have gained and the friends you have made from participating in these activities at school. At times, it has been tough. The early morning swimming trainings, the late afternoon practices, spending all weekend at debating competitions or drama rehearsals all holiday. You have had a lot to learn. You have all had to learn to commit and persevere. I guarantee there have been times when you have considered giving up, as the commitment was enormous, but you didn't. or at least most of you didn't. And when you look back at the years at school, you will realize that most of your best school memories come from participating in the extramural activities. Don't give up doing the things that you love so much. Many of you have immense talent, and you should continue to share that talent with others for as long as possible. Everyone needs some entertainment in their lives, especially now, and you are able to provide that, either at the highest level or just as a hobby. Keep doing what you love for as long as you can. Then we have the girls who look at the world through heart-shaped lenses. These are the girls who have developed the soft skills and have emotional intelligence and integrity, show empathy, genuinely care about the well-being of others, and offer their services to help whenever they can. These are our volunteers, the first aiders, the librarians, the computer monitors, the service and community service girls, the girls who go out of their way to help others no matter what. These are the girls who always offer to help when a teacher or a fellow learner needs assistance. They see the human side of everyone and have the ability to show empathy and care no matter what the circumstance. When our lens breaks or the screws come out and we can no longer see clearly, you are there to restore our vision and our self-belief, and we thank you for always being there when we've needed you. Caring about others and having empathy is such an important skill, especially now, and you have mastered that. The world needs more people like you, less self-driven, selfless people, and more people who care about others and can practice kindness. It would be difficult to achieve your vision if you did not have others who shared your vision and were willing to support you. We all need someone to stand behind us, looking through their supporter lenses and cheering us on as we work towards our respective goals. And when we get there to share in our victory, these are our cheerleaders, the stars behind the stars, and they are such a necessary part of our lives. They are always there, very noticeable and present, watching and supporting and cheering others on. Cheerleaders and supporters are a very important part of others' success, and since the world needs successful people, we need supporters. These girls are your home ground advantage, and every one of you sitting in this hall tonight will or has been someone's cheerleader or has needed a cheerleader at some point to celebrate your success or lift you up when you are down. All visionaries need supporters, even in our businesses and careers. So whatever you choose to do in your life, don't stop supporting others in what they are doing, and hopefully you will have your own cheerleaders, your own Parktown star as well. And finally, there are always going to be those people who don't share or agree with our perspective. These girls are bold and stand out, wearing frames that challenge the norm. These are our rule breakers. You are the girls who did not like the rules and continuously pushed against and challenged the status quo. Your vision is alternate, and your lenses sometimes appear to be on upside down. You often see things differently to others. However, having said that, you are often the girls with passion and a strong belief in something that you were willing to stand up for. You kept us on our toes and made us reflect and think about the fact that not everything is always okay. An environment like this needs girls who are willing to see things from a different angle so that we can progress and change in order to be better and stay relevant. We thank you for helping us see things more clearly and for making us think about why we do the things that we do. I challenge you to continue being responsible activists, fighting for causes that matter, like women's rights and gender equality. Continue to challenge the status quo and unnecessary rules, but always remember that society does need rules so that we do not live in constant chaos. So that gives you a pretty comprehensive picture of the various lenses that make up this diverse group of girls. In many cases, you are all wearing bifocal or multifocal lenses. You are able to see more than one perspective at any one time. It is this diversity and your ability to work despite your differences that have made you such a successful group of grade 12s, starting out in grade 8 with wide eyes and no specific lenses, and progressing through to grade 12 and figuring out along the way your unique style and your individual vision. I am sure there were times this year when you wished you could just put on your dark glasses and block out what was going around you. But again, I would like to give you credit for not doing that and for sticking with the plan, both as an individual and as a collective. You will always be part of the Parktown Girls Matric Class of 2020. You will have that shared vision and experience, but each of you has also been given tools such as the ability to work hard in a diverse and challenging environment, the ability to work on your own, and to have self-motivation. So go out there and change the world individually, and we look forward to reading about your many successes in the years to come. I must also acknowledge and thank the cultural, sport, and service captains for your contributions, for the contributions you have made to your activity over a number of years. Most of you, unfortunately, did not really get a chance to test your leadership skills to their full potential on the field or in performances. But many of you did come up with other new and innovative ideas to keep your activities going, and that is the true definition of leadership. Then thank you to Vachilo, Daneo, and Miriam, who have been a formidable team. You complemented each other so well, each with different skills and attributes. Together with your RCL, your leadership and your concern for the general well-being of the girls in the school was evident in the meetings we did have, but also through the lockdown period. It is so important to have learner leaders who understand the dynamics of your peers and to work on their behalf. Although you did not have the opportunity to leave your mark through your portfolios, you have certainly left your mark on the school by helping to guide your peers through this incredibly difficult year. Your presence has been felt and is much appreciated. Then let's not forget you, the parents. It is a real pity that most of you could not be here in the hall tonight, celebrating this important event with your daughters. But hopefully many of you are watching at home. You have lived these 5 years with your daughters and experienced all the highs and the lows. I hope that you have felt as though you were part of our family, and we say farewell to many of you too. Many of you have been with the school for 5 years, but some for even more than that. Just as we will miss the girls, we will miss you too. A special thank you must go to the parents who have served on the school governing body and the Parents Association. As a school, we cannot function effectively without your assistance, and we are so grateful for your unconditional help and support. So girls, for the part that they have played in your successful journey through school, I think that you need to give your parents a round of applause. And finally, on your behalf, I must acknowledge and thank those who have spent time mentoring you, advising you, and helping you to shape your vision. They have repaired and cleaned your many broken lenses, making sure that you always had 2020 vision. I'm referring to the staff, the most amazing, hardworking people on the planet. And in this year in particular, they have worked extra hard, changing their teaching styles and adapting to online learning so effectively. I'm sure they are not always fully appreciated, and they really deserve a lot of credit for where we find ourselves today. Being able to celebrate your many achievements. There are not too many schools that can say the same, and I really want you to acknowledge the role the teachers have played in your success, from grade 8 to grade 12, and I think they too deserve a round of applause. So as this year draws to a close and your vision comes into sharp focus, don't forget to look around you and acknowledge those who have pushed you, entertained you, been your cheerleader, celebrated with you, or picked you up when you have fallen, fixed your lenses, or challenged you. All these inputs have shaped who you are today. You are undoubtedly connected as the matric class of 2020, and you will be remembered for more than the coronavirus year. I hope that through your experiences and memories at school, both good and bad, you will have learned some life lessons, and that you will stay in touch with each other, even if it is via social media. We hope to hear your names mentioned as top-performing students in the tertiary institutions and as some of the most successful female businesswomen, entrepreneurs, teachers, and maybe even the first female president of the country. Who knows? You have had a very privileged education, and you have a responsibility to ensure that your education is not wasted, no matter what you choose to do. Remember that you will always be part of this amazing Parktown family, and this will stand you in good stead for the rest of your life. My wish for each of you is that you look back on 2020 as that moment in time that kick-started your journey to success or fulfillment, and that your 2020 vision never fades. Remember that our eyes don't just allow us to look, they allow us to see. Just a reminder that you do have one final hurdle to overcome, and that is the small matter of the upcoming matric exams. Yeah, I just had to say that. Don't waste this opportunity. Use the time that you have left to prepare well. We wish each and every one of you all the best. We know you will do us and yourselves proud. And I would like to leave you with this anonymous quote. Behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. Within you, all you need. Thank you. Right, if I could then ask Vuchilo to come and do her valediction.
When I first sat down to write this speech, I was clueless about what to speak on. I wondered how I would be able to piece together everything I wanted to say in a 3-minute speech. So like any other high school student, I Googled the most powerful valedictorian speech that is bound to make people cry. And instead, what came up was the top 10 phrases not to use in a graduation speech. For example, we'll always look back on these days. Or, this isn't the end, it's the start of a new beginning. And finally, we are the leaders of tomorrow. Google disappointed me. It's funny though, because although these statements are cliches, there is some truth to them. The fact is, we will always look back on these days. You'll always remember the last time Mrs. Brownbill played the piano to the school song, because the only words you knew were all through the years. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. To ensure clear communication with the social media generation, hashtags and pop culture references will be used. Hashtag you're welcome. I'm a survivor. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to work harder. I'm not going to stop. I'm a survivor. A song all of us know too familiar. Survivor by Destiny's Child. This song here is talking about you and me, the matric class of 2020. This year was plagued with so many challenges and social injustices that we overcame, like online classes, gender-based violence, Black Lives Matter, human trafficking, and the big one for the books, hashtag Kodiv. Today marks the culmination for the class of 2020, that we survived this year beyond any measure. The memories that we created will be our lifetime lessons that have brought so much perspective and expanded our minds. The year 2020 forced us to face who we are. It forced us to love and dislike each other. But most importantly, it taught us to forgive. We learned to appreciate our family, friends, and teachers, because the norm of seeing each other every single day turned to 7 months of no human contact or no guarantee of seeing your loved one the next day. We learn to be strong, make it work, and never give up. I want to congratulate the class of 2020 and give a big round of applause to the Black Badges for getting through 12 years of schooling. We overcame the adversities of Parktown puzzling, golf day forms, putting on a mask for 8 hours, class dance, avoiding teachers because of our earrings, facial acne, and the one that will forever be in our books, coronavirus. We are by far the strongest and most attractive class ever. Three years ago, 5 years for many of you, we first stepped foot into the hallways of Parktown High School for girls. We were very nervous, not knowing what to expect. However, we quickly adapted, and by grade 10, hashtag hoop gang was a thing. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. And for many of us now, we are experiencing stage 1 of senioritis, a disease affecting students who are nearing the end of their high school career. The symptoms are laziness, procrastination, and over-excessive wearing of sweatpants and old athletic shirts. Kia, matric certificate. Now, at the end of our career as high school students, a legacy has been left. A legacy of passionate students who are resilient, who are more than conquerors and tenacious. Nothing is impossible because we survived a pandemic that affected and infected everyone globally. William Shakespeare and Channing Tatum once said, "Some are born great, some achieve greatness, and others have greatness thrust upon them." The year 2020 taught us that the opportunity to achieve greatness is within our grasp. Greatness comes from our friends reaching out to us, those who go out of their way to be thoughtful, the unsung heroes. If there's anything you take from today, remember that to leave a legacy and achieve greatness is not to get money or recognition. It's to leave those with whom you cross paths with a little more happiness and hope. Lift as you rise. Our time here together as the class of 2020 will not be remembered by grades, popularity, favorites, but by your relationships, the kind of person you were. These are legacies, the kind we must leave. It has been a hashtag splendid 3 years. And from the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank our headmistress, Mrs. Meagam, for all the mentorship you have given me, to thank my teachers for all the life lessons that will go beyond high school, to my fellow Black Badges for the most craziest roller coaster fantastic year we had, and lastly, to my mother for always giving me the love and support. Wishing you all the best for 2021 and for the future. Thank you very much.
Right, girls, it's now your time to shine, and all the practice needs to pay off. I hope the science girls are up to speed. So if I can ask you to stand quietly. Okay, girls, the practicing's done. Now you've got to actually perform. Okay. Thank you, girls, and thank you to Mrs. Brownbill, who did spend the time. Clearly, you've mastered the art of talking through those masks better than you sing through them. But anyway, we got the stars, and that's good. That's what matters. Right, if I could ask you then just to stand. We're going to sing the school song, and then when that's finished, if I can just ask you to sit down again. Okay.
Each in a private way.
this still? Oh, yeah, there we go. Right. If I can ask you then just to sit for 2 seconds while I just do a couple of thank yous, and then we will do the academic procession, after which you can follow the teaching staff out of the hall. So if I can just take another opportunity to say thank you very much to Dr. Godsall for joining us this evening. She has a long history with our school, and it was really nice to have you back. So thank you so much for making the effort. At one stage, we didn't think we were going to have a guest speaker for this evening because we didn't have a date and we didn't know how we were going to do it. And Dr. Godsall stepped up almost at the last minute. So thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. And for dragging Bobby Godsall with her as a supporter. And then also to Dr. Soristo, who's also made the effort to be here tonight. I think you will probably be in grade 8. This was your grade 8 group? Yeah? Okay. So that's good. So thank you for making the effort to be here tonight. And then to Ms. van Blurk and the team that's up there in the sound room that have made it possible for us to live stream this function tonight, so that we can include some of your parents. It's a really important function, and we wanted to make sure that we did it properly and in the best way that we possibly could. So thank you for all the effort that's gone into that. And then finally, and certainly not least, to Mrs. Fourie. This is an enormous function to organize, with trophies and citations and certificates. And I must also say thank you to Mrs. Brownball, who did put all the academic certificates together and work out all the marks. So if you have any problems, you can talk to her. I'm just kidding. There were no issues, but it is a collective effort. But really to Mrs. Fourie for putting this function together, and obviously for her it's an important function too, because it is her last year as a parent. So thank you to Mrs. Fourie. Not her last year as a teacher, though. Right, so if I can ask you to please stand and just remain standing for the academic procession. So we'll just come down here off the stage. The other teaching staff can follow us, and everybody else can follow out behind. Thank you very much for making the effort, girls.